Shard of Opportunity for another episode of the Loose Canons. I am CJ, your game master. I'm joined tonight by
Emily.
Playing.
Grove.
And then we have, let's go with Cate.
Hi, I'm Cate playing Batarab.
All right, and then we also have Doug.
Hi, I'm Doug. I am Nakal.
All right, and then last but not least, giving us our recap as well, we have
Joshua. I go by Joshua Online, and I am playing Tevlin. So last time we entered the this I guess a sort of a cave into this complex in the side of the cliff. We found some guards that were inside and had a little tussle with them and found out what's going on down in their lair. They've got a Whitespine that was held capture, and then we went further back in and found the corpses in a rather harrowing scene, some corpses of some singers with some notes. They had been sort of tortured and killed and left for dead. We went further in and found the bosses, Thadanar and Jana, and had a fight with them and were able to defeat them. Does that work?
Works for me. We did leave out my favorite moment, which was Nakal kicking down the door,
Into a hallway. My righteous indignation. Oh, it's a hallway. Try it again next door.
And so we find ourselves back in this room lit by the spheres in the shape of the double eye of the Almighty, with these brilliant gemstones set into the floor, having defeated Thadanar and Jana, and with a singer, listener woman looking at you tied to the wall with a look of fear and wonder. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
I'm
Hi.
not gonna say anything, but I'm gonna go try and figure out how to see if I can. Is she chained, or can I untie things, or what's going on?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Okay.
Hello. She looks to
I'm
Tevlin.
going to say greetings, Parshundi.
12.
12. All right, so with a 12, you can tell that it is manacles, like iron, that are attached to the wall. But you do see that there's a place where a key could be inserted to unlock.
Okay.
Are you all right?
No.
What happened here?
I was being held captive by these very strange humans.
What? Strange?
Well, stranger than most I've encountered before. They were raving about powers, and I think that they've killed so many.
With with seeing the lock, Batarab is starting to go through Jana's pockets and safe hand to see if there is any keys.
And I'll go through.
Okay. Go ahead and make perception checks for me as you look through there.
While they're doing that, I'm going to retrieve my shield and my axe and pull my spear out of Jana.
Okay, I got a 19, 16 plus 3.
As they're pulling things out of Jana's pockets, you're pulling a spear out of Jana.
Yes.
I have a 21.
Also, one of my favorite Stormlight stories is that my son was listening to us with the audiobooks, and he went, "Why do they pay for everything with weapons?" And I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Spears. They keep spending things with spears and using spears to buy things." So, speaking of spheres, the money system on Roshar, Cate, as Batarab is looking through, you do find a pouch with some spheres in it, a few marks, as well as some chips. And you do find as well a note. We'll go into what the note says once you have some time to sit down and read it. It does seem to be a little bit lengthy. You find a knife, and that's about it for Jana. On Thadanar's body, Grove, you find similarly a sphere pouch with a few marks and chips, as well as a silver key.
Okay. I'm gonna take the silver key and go unlock it.
I appreciate that Batarab keeps finding knives.
Have you seen any more of my kind, of my people?
Tevlin stares awkwardly at her friends.
Yeah, I was gonna look back at y'all.
I will approach her, and with a bowed head, I will inform her that unfortunately it seems that any other Parshmen that have been here have been killed in one way or another.
Thank you.
Did you know any others who were here?
They brought me into this room after quite a while. There were some of us held in the room next door, and she gestures off to her right, away from there's a door in this room to the left and a door to the right, and she's gesturing to her right, which is if we're looking down at the map, to the left from where y'all came in.
Batarab kind of walks over that way as she's talking.
Okay. And then Nakal, as she hears your use of the word parshman, she kind of wrinkles her nose up and we are not parshmen.
My apologies. In our society, we are used to that nomenclature for your people. May I ask what your name is and what you would prefer we call you?
Well, the name that I've heard your king give us is Parshendi. I think the closest word in your language would be listener. We are the listeners.
And you, kind soul, what is your name?
Khani.
Khani, K-A-N-I.
Khani.
K-H.
You're not going to kill us as well, are you?
No.
We just came to explore.
We came to explore and came upon atrocities, and these atrocities, while we can't undo them, hopefully we were able to help bring a little bit of justice to the individuals that inflicted them.
It was horrific. They've been torturing us, attacking us. There's some terrible Whitespine in the room. She gestures to the left. I knew that humans were terrible, but I had not experienced it to this degree before.
Are you from the Shattered Plains?
Yes. I was part of a group of us that were exploring away from our home, and this group in green captured us, ambushed us, and brought us here.
Do you know what they want?
It seems to me as though they thought that if they attacked us, if they hurt us, that I don't know, they kept talking about making us stronger, making us use our powers, that would somehow help them. I don't know. It made no sense to me.
What do you you listeners have any powers that they might be thinking of?
No. I mean, we're people. We can change. You know, I have a more nimble form at the moment, and at times I can enter into different forms in the storms, but nothing like what they were talking about, calling down lightning and terrible things. I've heard Eshonai sing songs of such things, but we don't have those. They're stories.
So, do you think that these humans somehow know your stories? Did it
No,
seem like they were referencing them?
it seemed like small connections, maybe. I mean, they did not understand anything they were talking about, certainly. I mean, they seemed to think that harming us would draw out power, and that's not how the stories work at all.
What can we do to help you right now?
I'm having difficulty standing. If someone could help me stand up, please.
I'll hold my hand out and help her up.
She reaches out and takes your hand. It's like we're in the same place. I don't have to like pretend to reach out to take your hand. And you help her to her feet. She kind of, thank you. Do you have anything to eat or drink?
I proffer her my water. I think I have a canteen specifically.
And I give her some of Grove's delicious breakfast leftovers. Because Batarab didn't eat very much, but saved it.
Oh, this is wonderful. Did you? What was your name?
My name is Batarab.
Batarab, did you catch this and make this?
No.
No,
That was me.
no, that would be Grove.
Grove.
Yes.
Grove. Interesting. It is not an Alethi name.
No, it's sort of translated. It's what they call me because it's easier than my real name.
What is your real name? Sorry, I've been waiting for this since we decided to do this, and
I
now
want to be clear that Grove had her name written out like in like fancy script. So when she's asked, she definitely pulls out this. Probably
it's
not.
embroidered.
It's embroidered on your
on my mother's scarf.
Your mother's scarf. Your mother embroidered.
The scarf lore.
Okay. Kelly no hoa kina aliku.
Kina and
Kina.
Khani.
Oh, they're so similar.
yeah, I think I'll stick with Grove.
Yes. It's too tricky for you lowlanders.
I am thick of skull, so it makes sense.
You're from down in the they're not from down in the chasms. Why do you call them lowlanders?
Because I live high up in the sky.
The rest of you, she thinks she lives in the sky.
She lives among the clouds.
I do.
The horn eater people tend to live in the mountains, and they eat weird things.
Oh, in the mountains.
Yes.
Not in the clouds.
Well, the clouds are below the mountains in some places.
It'd be wonderful.
It is so wonderful, so beautiful. If you ever get to go there, it would be amazing. You should definitely go there. Everyone should. It's super beautiful.
You should bring us sometime.
Absolutely.
Let's go now.
I would love to. Once my people are safe. Right now, we're trapped out on the Shattered Plains, as you call them. I'm sorry. She pauses and takes the drink from the canteen. Thank you. What was your name? Nakal, was it?
Oh, she's speaking to me.
Yeah.
They call me Nakal.
Okay.
Just your simple guardsman.
And you came over first. What was your name?
Tevlin. And she holds out a hand to shake or something.
Yeah. You figure out something that works.
You figure
between
something.
the two of you.
Did she actually get unlocked though?
Yes,
Yes.
I found the key and I
Oh,
unlocked
okay.
it.
Grove found the key. Grove unlocked. Stood up. Arm around Grove.
Oh, okay.
Because it's left arm around Grove, that means right arm is going out towards Tevlin, which means Tevlin's left hand is participating in whatever.
When we shake, it's right hand, right hand.
Wow, detailed blocking here.
Fine.
It's right hand,
I put my
Fine.
right hand around Grove.
right hand.
Anyway, somehow it makes Tevlin use her safe hand, and there you go. Yes, she reaches out like this, requiring a safe hand interaction. Anyway, I don't even really know where we are. What part of the are we out on the Shattered Plains still?
You are fairly close to the war camp, the Alethi war camp.
She has a pretty distinct look of concern on her face at that. I don't know how we can't go back through the war camps. I mean, we'll be taken prisoner.
You
we'll
don't
get you back.
need to go through them, but you will need to be very careful avoiding scouts. And yes.
Don't worry about that. We will help you get back to your people.
Okay.
We did say that we would be heading home sooner than later, Tevlin, just to remind you.
Soon has a vague definition.
I believe the note was quite specific.
It also said not to worry, so they won't worry and we'll be fine. We'll get back as soon as we can.
Famously, when you tell someone not to worry, they automatically don't.
Batarab is just going to kind of go stand here.
Did you say that there were others of your people
Oh, yeah.
in the room over
I
there?
think so. I heard some cries coming from the room to the right, her right, not screen right. But it's been hard to keep track of where people are. I hope so, but I'm not sure.
Where is the door? Oh, there it is. Can
Down the
Batarab
hall.
attempt to see if she can open it?
Yeah, absolutely. As you approach, it appears to be a standard door that has kind of a latch on the outside, but you could easily undo the latch and open it.
Okay. She would call Nakal over just in case. Oh, there we go. So she would open it and peek in, and seeing only humanoid forms.
I will step past you and into the room as a barrier between you and whatever's in the room. If I could walk past you. There we go.
Can you step in like 1 square further?
No.
No!
Back in the hall!
I didn't move her!
There we go.
That wasn't me. Okay. Are these Parshendi alive?
So yes, as you open the door, you see a room that is it's got quite a bit of refuse in it. It does not smell good. They're huddled in the top right corner is a family of listeners. You would tell that they're not Parshmen, that they do have the Parshendi now listener, as you know, look about them. And then additionally, there is a human that is kind of seated next to them. And Chris, why don't you describe Bryn for us and tell them what they see?
Hi, I'm Chris. I'll be playing Bryn. So, huddled next to the group of listeners is a live, somewhat athletic and a more speedy build, Iriali man. Gold tan skin, golden hair, golden eyes. Not wearing a shirt, just wearing a single wrap around his lower portion. He doesn't look like he's been harmed, but he seems to be sort of trying to attend to the listeners and attempting to speak in a pattern like you may have heard them do if you've encountered any on the plains, but not speaking Alethi.
Um,
As
uh,
a defender, I'm going to do I guess it would be an insight check or a perception check into this handsome golden man.
Yeah. At, at this moment, I think, given the situation, you do an insight check.
Okay.
meanwhile, Batarab is just staring.
Nat 20.
Yay!
Nice.
He is very handsome. He's got my full attention.
he's got Batarab's too, but she's not trying to use her insight right now.
I'm mostly just checking to see if I can tell if he's going to be a threat or not.
I would say I am in a very non-threatening posture. If anything, I seem to be more protective of the listener people. Perhaps even like putting myself slightly between them. And seem to be looking you up and down as if trying to identify if you are with the other Alethi that have come through, because I do not recognize you.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of check that would be, but
Go ahead. Let's play off of his next action first, and then if we need a check, we'll go from there. But I'm inclined to think that with a natural 20, Nakal, you can tell what Bryn just described for us, that he is not aggressive but rather defensive, concerned, interested in what's happening, but not and he also is unarmed. Like there's they did not leave him with any weapons in this room. Bryn, just to be clear, anything that's on your character sheet in terms of equipment or items, those are not with you at this moment.
I assumed we'd have to recover them at some point.
Beautiful. And so as Bryn is kind of taking this defensive posture, Nakal, how do you want to engage with him?
So I'm going to lower my shield and I'm going to put my axe back in his loop, and I'm going to look at him and I'm going to ask, Iriali, what are you doing here with these listeners? I can see you are taking what looks like care of them, but I must ask, for I just had to deal with some, I don't know if they're your cohorts or not, but
so in not very great Alethi, it's clearly not even his first nor second nor third language. He tries to go along. I'm not with them. I spend time with the marbled skin listener, doctor. And he shows off the glyph on that he has painted in his gold patterns along his arms and body. He specifically has painted Alethi glyphs of surgeon on his shoulders.
Let's say that's Kaladin, the soldier surgeon.
At that, Batara would kind of nudge Nakal and be like, the others are in green uniforms and he's barely wearing anything. I think he's
Batara, do you Nakal's canteen? Are you thirsty? Do we like?
Nakal's gonna make a
At that,
make a mental note.
Wait,
to,
she's not.
okay.
She's not.
Sorry,
I,
continue. I apologize.
Yeah, she's like, I think he's probably a captured, and the glyph does in fact say surgeon. So, and she's blushing, and she says, "I'm gonna go get Khani to come see the listeners." And she kind of like makes a quick exit.
As she runs out, Bryn is going to basically look to the soldier type. I don't believe he caught his name, so he's just going to go, is woman well? Her face bright red and flushed. Her temperature elevated? Does she
Nakal's
need medical assistance?
Nakal's just going to smile and hold out his hand. Hold out his hand in greetings to you and go, "She's fine."
He looks at the hand and kind of wrings his own hands, like he doesn't touch like other people, and just kind of goes, "Okay, nice meet you." Yes.
Nakal does a shoulder salute to him because he didn't take his hand and goes, "Well,
That
hopefully
he recognizes and copies.
Oh yeah.
While this is going on in the other room, Tevlin is back in the other room studying the I don't know, the whatever is on like the dais in the front of the room.
Yeah.
Is there anything, I guess, of interest that she, I don't know, notices, or what is she looking at now that she can see it up close and there's not people trying to kill them?
For the just my so I'm good. The floor mosaic or
Yes.
Okay, terrific. Just making sure. So it is the 10 pole stones of Roshar, each of the gemstones in the shape of the double eye of the Almighty, with the 10 orders of Knights Radiant represented by the different stones. And they're kind of the stones are set into it and kind of providing this brilliant brilliance that is not typical for each individual stone by itself. It seems to be providing more light than you would expect.
Can I don't know, make some kind of I don't know, does it look like a fabrial or something interesting like that I can observe?
Yeah, do a lore test on that.
19.
All right. Yeah, so with a 19, it does seem to have the connect. You can kind of see some metallic lines that are running through the flooring, connecting the different gems together, giving it that more feeling more and more to you like a fabrial as opposed to just a lantern or something of that nature. At the moment, you're not entirely sure what the mechanism for how to activate it would be, but you would assume that there is something that can be done with it, but it's unclear to you at this stage.
Okay.
Khani kind of glances over at you. What are you doing?
Just looking. Is this rather curious? It seems really bright, doesn't it? The light coming off of these gems is unusual.
It does seem brighter than it should be.
It is. Is this of interest to you?
Certainly. Why do you ask?
We have certain places in the plains that, as rocks fall, high storms rage, that are ancient, that have something similar to this.
Continue.
Tell me more.
I my sister, she has been known to explore from time to time, and she has told me stories of statues of strange armored people, similar to Shard Plate, sometimes human, sometimes listener, and she has occasionally found rooms similar to this, set out into the rock, um, with some of these similar symbols and things. She's never known what to do with them, but perhaps she could help you find more.
Well, Tevlin steps aside and begins pacing back and forth, trying to determine how she's going to get out on the Shattered Plains and not get stuck in the war camps.
Of course she is.
I am going to see if me and this unknown Iriali man can help the listeners in the room with us out into the main hallway.
And so if they're doing that, this is probably when Batarab would reach Khani. Definitely flushed. Khani,
Are there people?
yes, there are some listeners that are alive in the room. I don't know if they're people you know, but I think you should go see them.
Absolutely. Thank you. And she rushes off down the hallway.
All right. As she's doing that, I saw Nakal was trying to help them, so I start helping them stand back up as well, speaking to them in my best attempt. I have the expertise for listener to speak them. I just can't speak with the rhythms. I try. It's very clear. They're tolerant of it. They're like, oh, he's trying, bless him. But as far as Alethi, it's like over their head. Like, but I tell them, I think it's safe if we get up, but be cautious.
And they look to you, Bryn, and there's gratefulness on their faces. I mean, certainly still fear after what they've been through. They kind of cling to each other and nod. And then as Khani walks into the room, look of joy
Led by
over their
Batarab.
face.
Well, I'm just saying that should be an indication that we are good. You know, that we. That's the only reason why.
She's showing Bryn that she's helping.
She wanted to get back.
Well, not just not Bryn.
I do start looking around over the shoulders of the people who've made a commotion, as I want to withdraw a bit from the commotion, but I also want to see if I could spot any medical supplies. I clearly see the new listener woman who has been chained and beaten and tortured. I'm like, is there anything I can do to like heal her? Is there any stuff around, bandages, supplies?
Not in this room. And also just Tevlin, you are currently alone in the the glowing room.
With all the dead bodies.
Yes, absolutely.
Just so that you know,
Tevlin is just hovering over dead bodies.
She's nerding out.
She's nerding out, and she's in fierce deliberation on how we're gonna not just go back home and get stuck in the war camps forever.
I'm gonna talk to Tevlin.
Yes. So as Tevlin, as you are in your reverie, Grove is walking back from the hallway, having seen how crowded that particular room was getting, with roughly 1 billion people, I think, in there, and the listeners have hugged each other. There's about four that are there, plus Khani. They're hugging, they're crying, they're looking very thankful. Bryn, to your question, you don't see anything in this room. This was more of just storage. There's a waste bucket in the corner, things like that. Some rotten food that's been left uneaten.
Sure.
Nothing in here that would be of assistance.
Would I have recognized Connie during the imprisonment? Would she have been one of the ones that I would have been imprisoned with, or is she?
Yes, yeah. So she is among the people that you were with this group of listeners when they were captured, and the group that captured you didn't feel like leaving behind somebody that would be able to talk about having seen listeners get captured.
So seeing her alive and well is definitely going to change my posture a bit to more relaxed and more worried about making sure everyone is healthy than worried about defense.
Over next to Batarab, I know on the map it looks like there's some papers. Are there actually any documents or no? Okay.
That is an aesthetic anachronism, as they
It's
say.
just rubbish. It's just
Yeah.
rubbish.
Tevin would like to go back to this mosaic and try to determine if there is some kind of thing she might interact with that would, I don't know.
Yeah. Let's start off with a deduction test, please. Let's raise the stakes.
Whoa. Okay.
Adding a plot die to the result.
Yeah.
Oh,
Someone's really getting their nerd on right now.
yeah,
but a complication.
yeah. I know. I'm
And
processing. Ooh, so a complication plus a natural 20 plus your 5 from deduction, giving us a total of 29. I'm gonna need to ponder on that for a minute. That is.
Does the opportunity and the complication cancel each other out?
So in this instance, it's going to create two different results. Okay. You're going to have a positive benefit and then an increased chance to succeed, as well as some kind of not so great benefit. We're going to start off, Tevlin, as you're trying to do your deduction. You're beginning to kind of make an etching, a mark, writing out kind of the diagram of what you've got in front of you. As you do so, you notice that when you're getting closer to one of the crystals, that it glows a little bit brighter as you get closer to it. And when you make contact with it, it glows a fierce blue. So this is the sapphire fierce blue color. However, and in that moment of kind of realization of like, that it's going to be important as to how you touch each of the spheres, like in the order, the excitement captures you, and you crash into that stone and crack it, and you see stormlight evaporate out of this now cracked sphere, and the whole apparatus begins to dim as it is no longer an entire piece.
Could we replace it?
Dang, she is deeply upset by this, and says, "Grove, do you have a gemstone similar to this? Is it like is the gemstone like, I don't know, especially large or anything that we might have with us?"
It's not, nothing that you have would fit as an immediate replacement. You do have, with your 29 deduction, like you have a pretty good idea of the pattern, and we can go into like the details of that at some point. But the pattern of going through the different pole stones from Sapphire onward, given that Sapphire was the first one, that kind of creates this link for you of, okay, where would I go from here? And you're able to get a good map of what that gemstone, what that sphere looked like in terms of quality, size, like what you would need to recreate it. But you don't have anything on your person that would be that size. It's a rather large sphere.
Tevlin is going to go into the other room, looking for a sphere that might fit in this slot.
Going fishing.
When you said the other room,
First, she's going to go to this room.
okay.
Hi. More of your kind. That's so nice.
Tevlin opens the door to the Whitespine. Oh, whoops, wrong room.
Would any of the spheres that Batarab just got from the dead body fit what she's looking for?
Tevlin, do you mention the spheres yet?
Oh, she does. She walks in and says, "Oh, hi, everybody. Is everybody everybody looks healthy and like not like, I don't know."
I mean,
dead or
Khani and
anything.
the listeners don't look great. They definitely are in need of some rest and medical attention.
They're live. Other people are paying attention. Has anybody seen a gemstone yay big?
And you're able to describe it
Yeah.
very well. I mean, you've got kind of a schematic that you were able to create with your deduction test. So everyone who would look at that would go, no, we don't have anything that would fit that. Khani would make a comment like, perhaps in a chasm fiend, you might find something that would fit that size.
Storms.
Batarab is looking right at Tevlin like, better not.
Better not.
Bryn speaks up and says very plainly, "You must be a scholar to not question and be so focused on your goal."
Oh, hello there.
Let's start this early. This is going to be fun.
What's your name?
Bryn.
It's very nice to meet you, Bryn.
Lovely name.
I'll be back. And she's gonna go look, check the other corners.
He just nods and is like, true scholar.
I love it.
Totally gets it. Like, on point.
Yeah, Tevlin, so Grove, you see Tevlin run down the hallway, come back. You're kind of pulling out your spheres that you found. You're like, Tevlin, will this work? Will this work? Will this work? And Tevlin continues to look around, indicating no.
I'm finding nothing.
Yeah. I mean, there's in one of the corners, there's some medical supplies that have been set out. There's some rations that have been kind of set in one of the other corners, and then there's a span reed and some paper in that final kind of corridor south of you right now.
This is the room with the white spine, isn't it?
Make an induction test for me. No, it is not.
That's such a perfect number, 13. Is that high enough to be sure?
Is the door locked?
No, it's barred. Similarly, like there's a bar on your side, but not.
Okay, she pulls the bar up and opens the door.
All right. All right. Oh, Grove is coming with you.
I'm coming with her.
Thanks, Grove.
Thank God.
Of course.
She's going in here. Is it like lit at all?
There's just the illumination that would be coming from any like spheres that you're holding. You can see about 5 feet in front of you. Make a perception test for me.
Can I perceive as well?
Yeah, you can both make perception tests, and let's raise the stakes.
Cool.
For both of us?
For both of you, why not?
Oh no, I see nothing.
I got a 16 plus 3, 19.
This is
19
complication.
with an
so
opportunity.
With an
12.
opportunity.
Did you add your perception score?
Yes.
Okay. So you have a 12
I have a 12 and a complication.
with a complication.
Yes.
19 with
Grove-
opportunity.
Grove, you are kind of fumbling with your pouch, trying to get some spheres out, trying to see. As you do that, you kind of stumble into the back of Tevlin, and you both fall down prone.
Oh, great.
Uh,
Sorry.
Tevlin, as that happens, you find yourself kind of flat. Your spheres push out in front of you with glowing illumination, now allowing you to see the juvenile Whitespine that is just around the corner. The ad, I think.
I want to see.
Storms.
Go,
She backed up.
run.
So I take it player fast turns is is to run away. Is that right?
I'm going to heed Grove's advice and run.
Okay. So you're able to stand up on your turn and make it back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Totally fine within your movement, Grove.
Mm-hmm.
Running away?
Yep.
Okay.
And then slamming the door.
And then interact with object.
Yep.
Slam the door.
And lock it. Like, that's a part of the movement, right?
One of you can lock it, and then one of you can close it, one of you can lock it.
Okay.
I think you've got just enough actions to make that work. As you finish your turn, you hear slam against the door. From the
Can we
Whitespine
hear it
trying
in
to-
that other room?
Make a perception test.
Ooh,
There we go.
Roll time.
Roll time. Ooh, 21. Plus 3.
20,
So.
23 for Bryn.
Nice.
Oh, wait, was that your dice? That was your dice, I think. Did I not roll mine? Oh, mine didn't roll.
Looks like you somehow rolled Tevlin's dice.
Oh!
Oh no!
Too
Carm continues to be
distracted. She's
distracted.
too distracted by Bryn.
We found the white spine.
You can hear that. Yeah. I would say it's not. I mean, it's not like there's not howling going through the cave or anything. But you could hear Grove and Tevlin shouting like, "Run! Slam! We found the white spine!"
Okay.
I'm immediately
That's
going
a-
to draw my axe and head that direction.
Bryn just goes, "Oh, I haven't seen a white spine yet. I'd like to investigate one of those." Just curiously.
The listeners
no.
look at each other. What is happening? And they kind of
just slowly stroll out.
What are the ages of that family? You said they were a family, so are we talking like mom, dad, and kids?
Yes.
Okay, about how old are the children?
You
Grove is planning
I mean,
sacrifice daughter.
you glanced in for a second.
I know. I don't know. Emily really wants to know.
Okay.
And since they're coming out,
I was going to have them come out, and then as they stepped forward, Khani kind of went, Whitespine, wait. And so they're going to pause, and in fact, as y'all walk out of the room, Khani's going to close the door behind y'all. And just
Smart.
give that a minute to see what happens there. When you hear when you see them, it is not babies, but they are not fully grown either. They're somewhere in between children and adult.
4 to 5 year old? I know they grow up faster, right?
They would not appear to your eyes to be 4 to 5. They would appear to your eyes to be in the intermediate step between perhaps preteen and adult. So teenager is about what you would classify them.
Okay.
All right. So Batarab and Bryn and Nakal, you come back out into the room. Significantly less bright. It's dimmer than when you last were in the room. And you see Grove and Tevlin kind of braced against the door as smack. And it is just crack of wood as this.
Oh my God.
This, animal is throwing itself against the door.
Tevlin is
Bart's
leaning
getting
her
out her bow.
bow. Tevlin is leaning her back against the door and says, "Have you ever cut one before?"
No. I
Get away from there!
I've heard. I mean,
You don't catch white spines.
Would you
Bryn
like to try?
takes a look
Tevlin,
around
Grove!
for
Get away!
his supplies, if possible.
Sure, yeah. Bryn, make a perception test for me.
Let's see.
What's he perceiving?
He's looking around for. Did you
for
say your supplies?
Particularly my supplies, but at least a weapon that I'm comfortable using.
Oh, sure. So in
With
the
21.
room, with the 21, you've got Thadanar and Jana both had some basic weapons, short sword, spear.
Here, you want a knife?
They had a bow on them as well as a sword. Go ahead.
I think short sword is a light weapon. Yes.
Yes.
In that case, because it would be interesting to show a particular feature of Bryn here. He looks at the dead body of the one male soldier that you guys eviscerated, and while everyone else is like panicking,
beheaded.
talking about catching this Whitespine, he looks down, puts one hand on his chest, and whispers something very softly to him, saying that he hopes his rejoining with the One will provide the One with more experiences than he could, with a worthy experience, and then takes up his sword as he stands tall again.
Okay.
Does Tevlin see him do that?
You've got your back to the door, so yeah, I would say that's pretty much perfectly in view for you. What's up?
Is Tevlin listening to her cousin and moving?
Oh, it's just his name.
Moving?
It's Cate's.
She's
icon.
yelling at you to get away.
I'm holding the door closed.
Yeah, we're holding the door closed.
It's going
There's no
to
way we're going to
kill
slip and
you.
fall and open the door.
Oh my god, I should have never come. Almighty. She's like gonna start writing out a glyph board down there. Okay.
Am I too hungry? He's probably been just as mistreated as the people.
And Bryn, also with that 19, as you kind of like take a few steps around, look through the room, you would have noticed as well the 3 alcoves that have the medical supplies, the food, and the span reed with paper.
He notes it so that he can apply medical after this situation occurs for it.
Perfect.
Um,
You hear Khani yell out, "Is the white spine taken care of?"
No.
No.
I mean,
Stay in there.
he's not hurting anybody.
do you think we could capture it with this rope?
Can Batara just sit on the ground? Bury her face. No, she'll just be standing burying her face in her hands.
Nakal's going to take a vigilant stance, and he's going to have his axe and his shield ready. And he says, "You don't capture a Whitespine."
Grove, make a nature check for me.
Okie dokie.
Or survival.
Okay.
I always call it nature.
Okay.
Every time.
Oh,
Been playing other tabletop games too long.
12.
With the
I
12.
look at Nakal when he says that. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Please,
please.
Bryn, please.
I was gonna say when Nakal says you don't capture Whitespine, it's like you don't. Then how would you learn?
I really like you. What's your name?
Now's not
Bryn.
the time, you two.
Knowledge
You study-
later,
you
knowledge
study
in
them.
practice.
You study their corpses, and that's exactly what I intend to make of this one.
What do you
He
learn
just
about
kinda
their
nods.
personality?
With the
Did
12,
she say their personality?
Yes.
Oh no.
Grove, with the 12, you would think back to some of the more aggressive species on the peaks and how once they have grown into full adulthood, there have been attempts to domesticate or to work with, and those have been unsuccessful, but that there have been, your mother had pioneered a good system with some of the juveniles if properly contained, if provided with food, and occasionally some aggressive interactions of the disciplinary nature to correct, that they became helpful hunting companions to your people.
Okay. All right. All right. Here's what we're going to do. All right. You're nervous. Just stand back. Okay. All right. Because we're going to do this. I don't care what you say. If you really don't want to be a part of it, go. So.
Tevlin is in for this.
Tevlin is
All
on
Batarab
board.
just walked back a few spots.
So my mother used to do this with juvenile, dangerous creatures. I don't think she ever actually did it with a Whitespine, but we're going to test her theories. So, when I say so, Tevlin and I are going to open the door, and I'm going to have a nice little treat. Do you have any more of the breakfast, Batarab?
Yes.
Sorry,
yeah.
the what?
Do you have more of the breakfast? Our food, the things I made
yes,
for you.
I have some of this. Where's it?
Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
except she's not going to go over there. Someone
Okay.
else has to bring it.
She's just gonna
Okay.
throw it across the room. Here you go.
All right, thank you so much. Okay, so if everybody's ready, we're going to gently open the door. Is everybody okay?
Nakal's
Are we
going to
good?
make it very clear that when it comes out that door, he is attacking.
You can defend everybody else, but let's not hurt the baby.
No, you don't understand. When it comes through that door, I'm going to ask it a question. Juvenile or not, white spines are not.
I am
something
not.
you
I
play
am not
around
quite sure I caught the language. Did he say ask or axe? My Alethi is not so good.
Meanwhile, Batarab is looking at. I'm just kidding.
Do you need a noose or like a lasso of some kind, like a trap?
Yes. Well, I think just a little, like a collar kind of thing.
Collar
Can
thing.
we-
A leash.
Yeah.
A leash.
Yeah, a leash. So let's
We've got this.
okay, so we're going to
You're good. Keep going.
fashion a leash. You have rope, right?
I've got rope.
Okay, let's fashion our leash. Okay.
With
And I'm gonna
expertise
make
in
a
knot.
knot that like expands and tightens, like the slip knot kind of thing.
Mhm,
So
mhm.
we can like put it over the neck and then pull it tight, but it's not gonna like choke the white spine.
Yeah. So you're using, in addition to your expertise with knots, your expertise with hunting, Grove, you're able to prepare what would normally be one of your deadly traps, but focusing on the entangling aspect here so that it won't do any damage, but will immobilize anything, the next thing that comes through the
Yeah,
the door.
right in front of the door.
Okay. Let me.
Yeah, you can read it.
Let me just check. Yeah. Okay. I need you to make a survival test. Pause. Not yet. Not just yet. Tevlin, make me a crafting check, please. And it's with knots, so roll with advantage.
An 8 and a 13 plus 3, 16.
Beautiful. So with that 16, Tevlin's able to aid you in preparing this trap. So you're going to roll with advantage.
I have my 2 beautiful dice.
Okay. Do you raise the stakes?
Okay. Do I? You're not telling me to?
Did you?
I can. Oh.
You will.
I will.
I'm asking. Please raise the stakes. Is what I'm attempting to say here.
Okay. What did I roll? What
Survival.
Skill? Survival. A complication. 16, 17, 18.
All right. So with the complication, adding +2 to your roll, your survival does beat the cognitive defense of this little Whitespine.
Mm-hmm.
So
Little.
which one of you is opening the door?
I was going to open it because I've got the food.
While Tevlin is tying this knot, she takes off her safe hand glove to attempt to distract Nakal a little bit.
Distract who? Nakal? Oh.
Yes. I don't know if that's a roll or what, but
No,
Or
that's fine.
Batarab is
Nakal
going
can
to be
decide on
gray
that.
by the end of the week.
Nakal has a +5 in discipline, so I don't
Okay.
know if the dungeon master would consider that.
it was worth a shot.
You know what, Nicole, make a discipline roll. Why not? Why not? Let's see what happens.
Natural 1. Natural 1.
17.
Dang.
17's pretty good. 17's pretty good. So you do though, Nicole, I'll say with your 17 discipline, you are impressed at the trap that Grove has set up here. You have seen traps like this immobilize adult white spines in the past, and so you would anticipate that this trap would be sufficient to immobilize the white spine and prevent it from being able to move once it gets triggered, if it's successful.
Right.
No guarantee that it would be successful from your perspective.
So
But if successful,
I'm going to ready an action that if it does get past the trap, I'm going to swing at it.
love it.
That's reasonable.
All right, Batarab, are you doing anything as Tevlin? Wait, you're opening the door and giving the food?
Yeah, like.
Wait, tell me that again. Chukka, which part is the chukka wooka and which part is the poo? Chukka poo. And
I don't know why this is so hard to understand, CJ. Just-
Common phrase.
okay.
Unkawaki.
It's fair. That's fair. I
It's
wasn't prepared
clearly
for
a
that.
hornier expression. I can't believe you don't understand it.
Okay. So, Nakal, I have you standing kind of in front of as it looks right now. Bryn, are you going to get closer, or are you going to stay on that side of the room? And Batarab, I've got you in the shadows
I'm not
right
wearing
now.
any
Batarab's
clothes
getting
other
her
than my
bow
wrap
ready.
around my junk and my legs. Okay, I have a sword, and otherwise I'm bare-chested. I
Love
am
it.
not a warrior. I am a healer who has a sword just in case.
Love it. Just making sure
He is,
that
he is a
current positions
curious
are in-
bystander, a very good-looking curious bystander. But
I'm going to turn the whole party against each other.
All right. So Grove, you open the door and kind of toss the food into the trap area so that it will kind of leap upon it. The white spine does leap out with your 18. it is able to get trapped by this entangling trap. It's immobilized now and kind of restrained. With your complication, which increased the 2, it is lashing out at the food at first, and then as it does so, it kind of catches sight of Tevlin, and as it launches itself towards Tevlin, you can see it become ensnared more, but not before getting a bite into Tevlin.
Oh.
Or at least at Tevlin, I should say. So, Tevlin, that is a 22 to hit.
Yeah.
Which
That
is above your
definitely
physical
hits.
defense. And it's going to be 8 points of keen damage.
I'm gonna kind of jump in between the Whitespine and Tevlin.
The Whitespine is currently in between you and Tevlin.
Yeah, I'm going to like.
You're gonna
I'm going to go over
run
there.
past Nakal,
Yes.
and get in between.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe pull Tevlin out of the way.
Yes.
Okay.
So random game check. Would
Yeah.
that be something that could be considered a grapple? Like, I know in this instance it's not, but would creatures like that have the ability to grapple with after an attack like that?
Sometimes it would depend, but yes, that's a possibility. This was more of a like it's lashing out with a bite, and then as it's biting, it got itself more entwined into the ropes.
Yeah, I was just curious. Sorry,
Yeah,
didn't mean to.
No, you're good.
All right. Is their food still there, or did it already like eat all of it?
It's kind of contentedly eating the food that you had killed out in the unclaimed hills
in the middle of the night.
Okay, I'm gonna like do what I've seen my mom do, and like go slowly towards it, and like lift my hand up towards the stream. Yes. Really, I was thinking more like a cat, and just to like let it kind of sniff me. And I'm going to speak in Great Unkalaki.
There we go. I don't think Hiccup hit Toothless nearly that hard, for the record.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to it and like
live action isn't out yet. We don't know for sure.
It's true. Could be.
Just say nice, soothing things. Tell it how beautiful it is, and talk about, you must be so hungry. I'm so sorry. Everything's going to be okay now.
So hungry for Tevlin's flesh.
I'll help you get food. You can't eat my friends. We have to set boundaries, but it's going to be okay. How big is this baby?
You keep using the word baby. I don't think I've used the word baby.
I know. I'm using the word baby.
I just watched this crooning and like baby talk to the captured Whitespine, and I saw what it tried to do to Tevlin, and I just tilt my head at Grove like I appreciated the attempt to catch. I'm just like,
you need to put another keyword.
Okay.
I am aware, Emily. Bryn is talking to you about his observations of you.
Yeah, it's more of just. Okay.
That's one way to do it.
That's one way to do it. Not way. And I start looking around for like pen and ink to start writing this shit down because something's working.
Nakal, they're just vastly misunderstood.
Yeah, vastly misunderstood compared to what it's done to Tevlin's foot.
Are you okay, Tevlin? What do we need to do for you?
I'll be fine. What part of it did it get of me?
It bit at your safe hand.
Excellent.
Well, now she's really gonna have to. Now she's really gonna have to have it covered with a bandage, at least.
I'll be fine. It's just a scratch. It's like hurt like more than she's pretending, I think. But she's gonna grab her glove and try to put it on to make it look not as bad as it is.
At that point, can I just run up to the medical supplies, grab it, and go, nonsense, that needs to be wrapped properly, and grab her like unclothed hand that's bleeding and like start a medical procedure on it?
Yeah. Do a medicine check for me.
Excellent.
That is
Perfect.
absolutely the face I wanted to see on Batarab, someone touching an ungloved hand.
She's got her bow and arrow with her eyes closed.
Nakal is almost completely focused on the monster.
Oh, that is
20.
the best medical job ever.
Fantastic. Yeah, so with that, you are absolutely able to get in there, get all over that safe hand, which for those of our non-Vorin listeners, non-Alethi listeners, the left hand for women is considered to be as scandalous, perhaps, as seeing someone out in the nude or in bra and panties or something like that. And so Batarab is very concerned that Tevlin is now being hand-old, as they say.
Wow. Did they say that?
I've heard them say that.
They're going
Say
to start
what?
now.
Bad puns.
Go ahead.
So I think in medicine test you recover 3 health because I have 3 ranks in it right now.
Yes, yeah. So as part of a short rest, we're going to go ahead, since we're kind of pseudo having a short rest at the moment. I'm going to have you. It's going to allow Tevlin to roll her recovery die as well as part of this.
I think I do too from last week.
Tevlin can tell she's in very good hands.
Oh wait, no, I already did.
Your current health is 0?
No, it shouldn't be.
D6
So
for 4 health.
Nice. Plus the 3 from the medicine.
I'm basically as good as new.
Yeah. See, it's like nothing happened. It's totally fine. Totally fine.
Tevlin looks at Batarab and does she? I look at Batarab. Does Batarab look back?
I stare into the void, but does the void look
Her
back?
eyes are closed. No, I'm just kidding. She's got one eye open.
I just want to smile at her to let her know that everything's okay.
All right. So you're in the room. You have this Whitespine that Grove is kind of tending to, and as it finishes the food, Grove, do you provide more food?
Yeah.
Okay. So do a survival check for me.
Okay. Okay. 21.
All right, yeah, with the 21, you are able to keep it distracted, focused on the food, and so it is at the moment not turning its attention on anyone else. Go ahead and add the goal of obtain animal companion to your character sheet.
Oh my gosh.
And mark one of the boxes, please.
Yeah. I'll find my paper.
Love it.
Nice.
So Grove is tending to the Whitespine. That you asked with the size. So Whitespines, when they are fully grown, are large size. So this one is small size. So it is not as large as a human, not quite filling up the full space, but is bigger than a Kremling, bigger than Axehound, larger than an Axehound, but smaller than a Chul.
So you're saying it's a baby?
It's a baby.
It's a baby.
I would guess that this is definitely a baby.
It's my baby.
Make a deception test. By the intonation of the voice with which you said that.
Ooh. Where's deception? There it is. 5.
All right. Grove tries her best to convince you that she is certain that this is a baby. You are not convinced.
Tevlin is not technically convinced, but Tevlin chooses to go along with the ruse.
You can believe it yourself. It's more so that you can tell that Grove doesn't really know, but Grove wants you to believe that it's a baby. You can also come to your own conclusion about whether it's a baby or not.
Can I slide past it without being bitten now?
He should be distracted. Oh, boy or girl?
Are you going to flip it over and check right now? What are you doing?
You know, my dad, he told me that if you looked at the paws, that you could tell, like maybe by the claws, that you can tell.
Does it have an extra set of
She
dew
should
claws?
probably roll with disadvantage about that, right?
Roll me a survival check.
Oh.
Nope. I'm not going to know right now.
Yeah.
6.
So you are so focused on the ensuring that nobody else gets hurt, ensuring that it is taken care of and fed and calm, that you are not able to discern the gender at this time. We'll also have to have a chat about whether or not Grove would know the gender of Whitespines. So we'll figure that out as well.
Okay.
At some point. Now, Tevlin, you can tell that Grove has got it really fully engrossed in the food, and so you would think that it would be safe to kind of scoot around the side and get through.
I like how you phrased that as you would think. Like, you might not be right, but Tevlin's going to go wandering down the hallway again.
Yeah, okay. So
once my patient is gone, I'm just going to start heading back to the singers or listeners, just in general.
Yeah. So as you make your way, each of you down your respective halls, Bryn, you find the singers very much still huddled, very much still concerned, and a little bit confused about some of the things they've heard about you can't tame a Whitespine and some of these things that have been discussed.
I come in, close the door, and just hold up the medical supplies and go to work.
Beautiful.
That'll be my
thing. Nice. As you do that, and we'll say that you have enough time there that you're able to apply the medical supplies to them to get them stable, get them able to move around and walk, and kind of get them back up to as healthy as you can be after a short medical session. Tevlin, as you go down the hallway, it's relatively dark, and you've got some spheres that are able to light your way. I'm going to move you forward. You see that there's a path that seems to go back towards the entrance, where thinking about where you are in this system. The path south of you, below you, would go back towards where you had first originally entered the cave behind the figures in green. And there's also kind of a path forward that continues on. Which way would you like to go?
I'd like to go forward just to see, I guess, like, does it a dead end that's in here, or is it like a long hallway that's going to keep going and going?
Yeah, so this is, there's a locked metal chest that is, again, in the wall in front of you. And it has a keyhole to it that as you kind of like try to open it, it is locked tight.
It's just like a conventional key.
Yes, yeah. With a conventional key, the chest is 10 feet wide by about 5 feet tall.
That is big chest.
Maybe 3.5 feet tall. Sorry, my brain wasn't grokking.
10 feet wide is the part that's got me.
Now, don't ponder too long about how they got the 10-foot wide metal chest into that room with the fire.
Pivot.
I guess you could it's tall enough, but they get to stand it up, and it works. They got it. But,
They built it after they got in.
it's like a ship in a bottle.
Tevlin yells out, asking if anybody has seen a key as loud as she can to holler after them, and then is going to go down the other hallway.
I have not.
Didn't
I mean, I just found the key that unlocks. I only have the key that unlocks the chains. Do you want to try it?
It's worth a shot.
Okay. I'll
'Kay.
pass it down. Pass the pass
Yeah.
the light
clink,
slide.
clink, clink. There's now a key in the hallway. The white
Thank you.
No, it's okay. It's
Oh.
okay. No. You're so precious.
Nakal answers no questions because he's focused on this Whitespine. Because if it escapes,
He's ready.
I'm ready.
Tevlin says, "Oh," and then grabs the key and goes to try it out.
All right, terrific. So as you go back down the hallway, inside, as you put the key in, it is able to open it. It's the same locking mechanism, and as you lift up the top of the chest, you find equipment inside of it. It seems to have been a place where the items that came from either the listeners or Bryn were stored. You recognize. Bryn, can you tell us some of the things that would have been found in there?
It's actually some stuff that is scholarly and or medical. There's antiseptic, there's clothing, ink, pen, parchment, scales for measuring, tuning forks, and a musical instrument, and a relatively nicely made rapier.
But no sapphires or whatever that's going to fit in this.
No. Sadly not. A couple of diamond marks, and that's about it.
The clothes mysteriously go missing, but the rest of the stuff just stays there.
Oh, and a very nice, very heavy-duty, really nice leather-like surgeon's apron with lots of pockets for stuff.
It has pockets.
But to clarify, yes, Tevlin, there is no sapphire in there.
Damnation. She's gonna walk down this other hallway. I don't know if I'm guessing it's just a hallway that kind of runs to the door at the front.
That is a good guess, and that is what happens. Yes, you come to the end of the hallway, you open the door, and you find yourself in the hallway that Nakal told you about earlier, and you can kind of put together like, oh, this is where he came and he heard the scratching of the white spine in the previous session, and so you're back up near the entrance at this stage.
Dang. All right, Tevin will go back to the rest of the group.
Just out of character, did you bring my stuff, or he's just like
Oh, no.
eh? Tevlin's full in.
Oh yeah, no. As you watch Tevlin walk back, or we'll say.
I'm not with him.
That's
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
I'm just curious as a player. It's like how invested were you in that gemstone? Did you like shit not here and just leave everything?
Oh yeah, no, she left it all. I don't care about that stuff. But when she gets back, she's going to tell the group there was a chest back there that that had this. There was like some of this stuff in it. I didn't see like papers with stuff written on them. I'm assuming.
No, nothing other than what Bryn might have on his person.
So she describe what was back there. I think she would assume that it probably belongs to. Well, no, I don't know that she would. She's going to tell you. She's going to let you know.
Well, I'm in the other room with the listeners. Can I have something happen that's a little interesting for anyone listening? I will have a little bit of green vines slither underneath the doorway, and pop little pink crystal light, and just kind of before she gets to the door says, "I think they're talking about your stuff." A little feminine voice that only Bryn seems to hear. And when he turns and looks, one of the listeners looks too, but all they see is a puff of like disintegrating crystal in a corner, and they kind of shrug.
Bum, bum, bum. So Tevlin, you see those vines kind of grow near the door, or back. They're going back under the door. Is that what you were getting at?
Basically, they were coming from the main room everyone was in when Tevlin was talking, and went under the door, and then the corporeality disappeared.
Yeah. As you're walking towards Tevlin, it looks like you're walking towards the room where Bryn is. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, so you see that as you're coming down the hallway, and then you open the door to find Bryn standing there with the group of listeners, looking much better than they were just a few minutes ago.
Are any of you missing some stuff? Like she just describes kind of what she saw.
Yeah.
Oh, you found my things.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
They're back down the hallway over here.
She thinks about the result of that, like you saw them, but you didn't bring them. And he's like, focus, scholar. And he just nods to the listeners and in their language speaks to them as best he can and says, "Are you well enough now?"
Much better. Thank you.
Can Batarab kind of overhear that and go off to fetch his stuff?
Oh my gosh. I love it.
She's being helpful.
Very
She
helpful.
is. She is. It's like, here's your things.
Yeah, Nakal, you watch Batarab try to sidle through the space of this relatively calm, munching Whitespine.
Batarab went off on her own in the hallway?
Past the Whitespine.
She's trying to at the moment. Nakal
Well,
has the
she's like-
possibility to...
She's gonna be like, Grove, can you
Nakal is so focused on this little white spine. If any of those ropes break,
He's ready.
I'm ready. Batarab's I gotta watch her, but I gotta watch her by making sure this white spine doesn't get away.
Batarab, make a stealth check for me.
Okay. Oh dear.
Oh my.
That's not good news
Don't
for
you
Batarab.
provoke my pet.
Can Tevlin try to pet the white spine?
White spines are not pets.
You can try. Here, let me show
I
you
had a feeling.
how.
It's a 9.
All right, with a 9 and the white spine being distracted, I will say that you're able to get past it, and it as Tevlin's going in to pet the white spine, it kind of is distracted towards you, and then back towards Grove. Grove, I need to make a nature check or survival check to try to calm down the white spine.
Batarab's definitely gonna be shrieking.
12?
Yes.
Okay, so with a 12, you need to use a little bit more food, but you're able to get him calmed down and help Tevlin to kind of reach behind one of the carapace links and provide some petting.
Some soothing application.
All right. Batarab, as you go down the hallway, you're able to find the chest. You do find some items that appear to be kind of foreign to you. You don't recognize what they are from, but you do see some of the same things that Tevlin saw: the apron, the rapier, those things.
Mm-hmm. Okay, she'd bundle them up and look around, make sure there's nothing else. Can I do like a perception check in case, like, I don't know if there would be anything else, but
well, it's a lot of the you make a deduction test for me.
deduction. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dirty 20.
Yeah. So Batarab would recognize that this is not just one person's items, that this is likely both Bryn's as well as the listeners' things that have been kind of just tossed aside in here. So I think that you would have difficulty bundling everything up all at once, So if you wanted to, the things that appear to be more handmade, you deduce are the listeners. So if you want to take just Bryn's things back to him, you can kind of pick out which ones are Bryn's and which ones aren't.
Okay, she'd like kind of bundle it within his apron, and maybe could she grab like one listener thing to like bring back and yeah, okay, so she'll do that, bring back like one thing, and she's gonna kind of stand there in the hallway and be like, Grove, can you please move it a little bit further away? Because she's already screeched as it like kind of came at her.
Tevlin, make a. This should be an interesting one. Make a straight just awareness test for me.
Awareness.
Awareness.
Oh, can I do that?
Sure.
I just roll the dice and add 2.
Yeah, you might have to just roll the dice and add 2. The
Would
system
that be
may not have
perception, or?
considered that I would do that. No, it's not a perception test. It's an awareness.
Oh, just straight awareness.
Oh, 18.
Wow.
All right. In a brief
18 plus 2.
I know. In a brief moment of Tevlin, as you're sensing the distress from your cousin kind of coming up, you go, you can just go around Batarab. Like, there's another door, and you can just, that way you don't have to walk past the Whitespine.
Oh. Why? Just to get her like,
Why'd you say this now?
This would have been
I
useful.
do love that.
Definitely what she's
I
saying
hadn't
to herself.
processed that Tevlin then let her walk over the Whitespine the first time.
Someone does not care.
So she's like going through. Hopefully, there's no one there.
Yeah, no, you make it back without any issue. There's
okay.
There's no one. The listeners come join you in the room. Oh, what have you done? Why is it dark in here? And why is that thing in ropes and why do you have that? Batara.
This your things, I think, or the things of others are in the back. You want to go this way. Get there.
Which way? Through these doors?
You want to go back through the door and then the door that's broken, and go down towards the entrance, and there will be a hallway to your left. And if you keep following it up, you will find a lot of listener belongings.
Oh, well, thank you. And they walk out. As they do, they make it through the 2 doors, and then they stumble upon the room with their friends and family, and you can hear coming back down the hall, weeping and wailing as they are processing their grief. You've got a few minutes before they'll be back, because they'll be doing that and then going up to get their belongings. If there's anything you'd like to talk about.
Bryn takes his belongings from Batarab, sorts them into the proper pockets, and throws the apron on over the top and ties it back, properly getting everything into place. And then
Does he wrap it around 3 times?
No.
Sorry.
That's fine. He then walks back over to the 2 corpses you have left there, sits down cross-legged, pulls out a notebook, and starts scrawling information that, if you were to look over his shoulder, seems to be descriptions for the ladies anyway. The men can't read.
I wouldn't be looking anyway. There's a
Descriptions.
white spine right here.
Descriptions of the two people who have died.
Batarab is just thinking he's sketching because, and also is focused on the white spine.
Would you say that you find his behavior sketchy?
Oh,
Ah,
love it.
ah.
I love it.
Well, I mean, he is doing a feminine art, but
He's clearly
he's
not
also
from our
pretty.
country, so it wouldn't
So
bother me.
When I'm done, I close their eyes and then begin walking out after the listeners for the wails that they hear, to presumably do the same thing, but
This is so
should
sad.
we follow him?
No, not yet.
Just random question. Did you put Thadanar's head back next to his body before you closed his eyes, or?
Nakal
yes,
whispers.
yes,
His head.
yes,
Nakal
I
whispers,
do.
just so you know,
Okay.
his head was attached when he was alive.
Yes, almost reverently, with respect.
Okay. I just curious. Just
Yeah.
didn't take time to sew it back on or anything, but that's okay.
I don't think we can just go back to the war camps after this.
Not with this. Points at Whitespine.
I talk with Khani and request their names and their occupations, their livelihoods. I don't recall all the people I met, obviously, when I was traveling with them, but I wish to keep a record of them for their memory.
We can give them, well, I wish that they were in the storm, but I will share their memory with you. And she begins to kind of walk you through each of them and provide you with their history and who they were.
Does she change her rhythm tone that I can try to learn and emulate it out of respect?
Yeah, yes. You would note what might be called the rhythm of the lost as she's describing the singers before you. As you finish, and then as you all the singers kind of return to the room, you said that you would help us return?
Yes.
We must.
This is the
Must
light
we?
ice call. I'm just
Tevlin
here.
looks at Batarab.
You must? Are you not a Lethi?
Excuse
Did they
me.
not? Did they? I'm just curious. I have been contemplating your reasonings for you to even have helped them as much as you have. Your people have been at war with them for an extended period, and I have seen nothing but slaughter from your side.
On that we can agree. Tevlin sniffs and says, I am Vaden.
He takes out his notebook. Like start just notes that you're Vaden. Okay.
Nakal's
Well-
gonna say there's a difference between those that are going to war and the innocents that are affected by war, and that is why I felt inclined to help them, because the innocents that are affected by war should not have to deal with this kind of suffering.
Batarab's gonna nod at that.
It's almost like Batarab taught him that or something. I don't know.
Batarab, if we return now, these poor people will be captured and enslaved. We have to help them get back to their people.
But they know the chasms better than we do.
We can at least get them safely along their way.
But then how are we going to be safe going back home?
We have this little helper.
Oh my god. You're not helping convince her, bro. You're doing the opposite there.
Bryn
He looks
speaks
at
up.
Nakal.
If you wish to go back to your war camps, I will be with singers. Or listeners. I will take them back myself. I was with them before. I will journey back with them alone.
It's got to be like, what, one day?
If you are willing to help us once more, looking to you, Tevlin, we will ensure that you are able to find more of gestures towards the now dim mosaic on the floor.
And Batarab knows that there's going to be nothing she can say at this point.
Because
And she just kind of folds her arms. She's like, why did you say that?
we would be honored to help you return to your people safely.
All right, let us begin. And that is where we will leave the Loose Canons for this week, as they begin to journey out into the Shattered Plains and attempt to help Khani and her people return home. We'll find out what happens next time on the Shard of Opportunity.